Hello, everyone. My name is Danny, and I am reviewing The Star. A small but brave donkey named Bo yearns for a life beyond his daily grind at the village mill. One day he finds the courage to break free and teams up with Ruth, the lovable sheep, and Dave, the hilarious dove with lofty aspirations. Along with three wisecracking camels and some eccentric stable animals, Bo and his new friends follow the star on the adventure of their dreams, filled with lots of laughter, and become part of the greatest story ever told. Obviously rated PG, runs an hour and a half. This is a 2017 film. This has voices of Stephen Yeun, Gina Rodriguez, Zachary Levi, Keegan Michael Key, Kelly Clarkson, Anthony Anderson, Aidy Bryant, Ving Rhames, Gabriel Iglesias, Patricia Heaton, Kristen Chenoweth, Christopher Plummer, and Tracy Morgan, Tyler Perry, Oprah Winfrey. Star-studded. Now, if only they would make people movies with all those people in it, that'd be awesome. Uh, I'm just gonna say this as a person, and not exactly a movie reviewer, but I love the Christian movies. I appreciate that they made this. It is animated, which only certain people will watch it. I understand that, but I like how they told the story, and I thought it was pretty enjoyable. So I don't have many notes because I just kind of sat down and enjoyed the movie. And as a Christian, I knew what was coming, I knew what the story was. So there were a couple things going on, though. It was very appropriate humor. I appreciated the jokes that were told. I thought they were smart. I thought they were appropriate for the situation that they were in. Most of the jokes come from the dove, and he, likes to dance and sing as a distraction. That's always good break of humor in animated movies. Um, there's just a lot of things that are going on along the way. There's one comment about they can kiss my butt or something like that, but that's no big deal. That's about as inappropriate as it gets, really. That's about the only joke that I heard along the way. So, uh, I did appreciate it being true to the Bible story. They do put a disclaimer on the end of the movie, kind of real quick, saying that they tried as hard as they could to stay true to the Bible story while allowing themselves artistic, creativeness. And I thought that was fine. Really, it um, talked about Herod, talked about the shepherds, it talked about the wise men, and a couple things were funny here and there, like, oh, is frankincense okay? I never know what to get, right at the end. That was kind of a little sneaky joke in there, and it's fine, just lightens the mood, and kids might laugh at it. Us adults get it as a real joke, and I thought it was all right. So, the things that might throw somebody off here is the fact that it really does revolve around this donkey Bo's kind of story. And that's a twist. I'm fine with it. It's an animated movie, and kids need to be drawn in, and that's fine. Um, I don't think they needed to make it where Herod was sending somebody after. I, it's been a while since I've read the story. I think he was going after the newly born babies or something like that, but he didn't send just one uh, person after, trying to find it. It's kind of a different way of interpreting it, I guess. Obviously Herod did not want to be taken over by a new king. He felt it was a threat. He asked the wise men to, tell him about it, and it's all fine. Nothing was wrong. Nothing completely messed it up. I've seen some real people movies like Son of God, and there's just been some awful movies made that just manipulate the Bible and turn it and twist it in a way that it doesn't need to be. This isn't one of them. It was really nice. I would say for kids that if you're afraid that it's too scary for them, I'd say it's on the borderline. The guy that comes after Mary and Joseph, he's pretty intense. I wouldn't say it's going to scare anybody or give anybody any nightmares, but it's something to watch out for. I'll say that. Other than that, I really liked the messages in this. I tried to remember how many times there were. I'd say 4 times. We get reminded that friends are friends for a reason. That that we have all the chances to leave people on their own and go our own way and do what we want to do, but the important thing is to stick with friends and support them. And if we say something harsh to them, we can always apologize and be forgiven because we're always there to, embrace them. If we have an argument or something when they come back, we always forgive our friends and we're always there for them. It was said a couple different ways, and I appreciated every time it brought it up. I didn't know if this was just going to be an animated remake of the Nativity story and be kind of superficial with, little slapstick jokes. It wasn't that. It really was smart, and the messages were really driven home. And I think it was a little bit too much of an adventure with the animals, but right at the end, I'm talking about an animated movie, so I'm not giving anything away here. There's these 2 dogs that have been part of this evil guy's, kind of endeavor to go after Joseph and Mary, and they get saved, and that's a great scene, really, for Bo to want to save the dogs because he sees good in them, and they're not evil just because their master was evil. They get forgiven, they get accepted into the clan. I mean, what animated movie does that? Really? What animated movie has that message for us to accept people at their worst and see good in them and save them if it comes to choosing whether to let them die or not? That's a heavy message. So, I really enjoyed this. I know it's sort of kind of a Christmas movie, but there's really no bad time to watch this, and there's really no bad message or bad humor in it. So, I'm going to give the star an A, and I hope everybody enjoys it. I hope if you never heard of this that you give it a chance and give it a watch and let your kids enjoy a truly correct messaged movie other than some of the superficial stuff that's out there. So, thanks a lot, guys. My name is Danny. If you like this or any of my other reviews, like and subscribe to my channel. Give this video a like, and please give the star a chance. Thanks a lot, guys. Enjoy movies.